Well, hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Farm Sim 22, and of course the Zielonka map. Just want to have a look here. Ooh, stinky sheep cheese, yay. Anyway, we have a couple of fertilizer contracts to deal with, which we're going to do, but I want to move this veggie harvester that I purchased here out of the way. So this is it. It's called the Colossus. And, well, for good reason. That's a big piece of kit. Here's a header for it. 4 meters of veggie gathering goodness. That's indeed fancy looking thing. Dang, look at all them rivets. Alright. Like I said, I just want to get it out of the way. I'm not going to drag it back to the farm, but as we need to buy some fertilizer, I think we should at least tuck it off to the side. Look at all that lovely black smoke. There we go. So hope everybody's doing well today. It is Friday, the 22nd of December. I believe this one will be going up on Christmas Eve. So, hope everybody is all ready for the silly season, the happy holidays, etc., etc. Alright. Fertilizers. Let's go here. I think we figured out it doesn't make a heck of a lot of difference, does it? Yeah. That's the one. Oh, excuse me. I do apologize. Good way to start the video. Just a sec here. Good way to chew through the little bit of money we have left as well. Alright, good enough. It's not going to come anywhere close to filling it, but it's going to give us enough to get through a couple of contracts, and probably whatever else we end up with for contracts, or our own gear for the remainder of this season anyway. Now, I am, of course, running a few episodes ahead, so if there are any comments or anything relating to the game or anything else that I haven't answered, that would be why. Happy holidays. Thanks to all farmers in 2023 and beyond. Huh. Well, I didn't know they updated the billboards in the game. Way to go, Giants. And last but not least. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to know where we gotta go. Alright, we've got field 57, which is quite close to where we are. Oh, 58. I'm sorry. I thought it said field 57 in the thing. And then we've got field 82, which I think we did a very close job to only a day or two ago. Alright, so let's head out. Missed that piece of gear. And down the road we go. Almost got the fence post. Alright, so field 58 is going to be that one. right there. Pretty close to the farm, actually. Right across the road. Alright, let's dump the big map for the moment. Oops. And let's do it. I'm kind of disappointed. It was supposed to actually be clear and sunny today. And about 10 minutes ago it hammered rain down so hard I thought it was going to peel the roof off the apartment building. So yeah, charged up my scooter and got a bunch of stuff prepped on it, going, hey, get a bit of a winter go in here. But yeah, now they're saying maybe tomorrow. Oh yeah. Always trust a weatherman, 'cause yeah, they're right at least, you know, one time out of 10. Okay. Good money. This particular one is about $4,000. The other one I picked up is just over 2. So. And yeah, we did just pay that for fertilizer. But they do actually take that into consideration if you look at the mod. Or the contract, and with the details on, it'll actually show you the 2 different numbers. And one, I guess, is the actual payout for the work being done. The other counts your expenses. In this case, the fact that we need to buy the 9 cents worth of chemicals for $3,200. But it's going to help. It's going to help a bunch. Because it's also going to leave us some for our own use. And if we do this every time we get a contract, buy a little bit more than we need, eventually we should have enough to do all of our fields that are going to require it. Now, luckily enough, our seeder does put fertilizer down. So most of it is done in one shot, and they seem to have dropped to the requiring 3 or 4 fertilizings to get a full yield, near as I can tell. So, goody. I was watching City Farmer's latest video this morning, and big shout out, by the way. There is a link to his channel in the description below. I suggest, if you really like farm sim videos, that you go and check his out, because they are way up above standard. But at any rate, he was showing a mod that allows you to place pretty much anything anywhere, as opposed to that, you know, interfering with another building or any of the other little issues. And I thought at first, oh, really cool. That would make things so easy. I wish I'd found that before I laid out the farm. But then I watched as he kind of placed something, and I didn't see that there was a price thing that varied, which I find to be incredibly useful, because it actually tells you how much land is going to be deformed by you placing the item, right? You know, if you've got a $10,000 item and to place it is going to cost you $11,000, well, you're looking at a 10% deformation of the land. So somewhere there's either going to be a hump or a dip, and probably not where you'd like it to be. There we are. Ooh, a 10% discount. Very cool. Because I'm still kind of keen on one field over there, but I don't know if it's the same person. So while that's folding, let's just run over here and have a look. Cotton? Okay. That's pretty brave of you, considering where we are and what the climate's like. No, it's a different person, unfortunately. That's okay. Makes sense. I think we already have a 30% or something discount with the owner of that field. But it's one I want to grab for the harvest when it comes ready. Okay. So, let's go and find our other field, which is further down yet. Okay. Ah, there it is. I'm going to say, it shows a road here, but I don't see it. It's on the other side of the bridge. There we go. Now, we want to take the inner route. Not sure why the road is so curly. I guess it's supposed to be following the ditch there, kind of paralleling the ditch, but I don't understand the purpose of that. If it was right beside it, sure. But it's really not, is it? Okay, this is way up there. I think it's that group of fields there right at the end. And it looks like it's one of the more distant ones even there. And another bridge. Thump thump. Alright, 82. Oh, it's this little tiny one at the very end. So, good stuff. This isn't going to take too much at all. Whoa, that ground's pretty beat. I'm just about falling out of the chair of the tractor here. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get her in one shot, but it's going to be close. So, let's spark up the spray. There we go. And head up the hill. So yeah, without it being able to show you how much the land is going to deform, I don't know that I would trust it to place too much. Either that or you would want to do as Sooty did this morning, which is save your game just prior to placing things. It's probably a good idea whenever you place something major. I did that when I set the farm up because I've learned from past experiences that it doesn't take too much to turn what was a nice little farmstead into a terrible, terrible one. Not too much at all sometimes. Oh, really? Looks like this end is not going to quite get it from this pass. No. It'll be close, but we'll have a little bit left over here. There we go. Now I'm sure they'll mark it complete when we hit the end, but we'll go back and touch up that little bit that we missed anyways. There we are. Oh, it's someone else that's going to give us a 10% discount. Maria Catois. I'm pretty sure we already had a discount with her. Huh. There we go. Again, we're done the job, but I do like to actually finish them. And as you can see by the numbers, it's not really using very much. There we are. It just used a liter. Boom. And we're done. Alright. Let's collect some money. There we are. There's 4,000. And there's another 2,000. I'm tempted by the baling contract, but to mow it, then ted it, then bale it, yeah, it seems like a lot. So I think we're going to pass on it. But there we are. We have made ourselves a little bit of money back. Yeah, there's definitely some pretty rough ground in between these couple of fields. Holy cow. And we're now sitting with a 44% full tank. That should get done what we're doing next, which is going to be lay some fertilizer on our new veggie fields. Because they were sadly on the low end. Well, it was a choice. Not necessarily the right one. Oh. Well, it looks like our harvester will have some work come veggie harvesting season. Check out these two fields. They're both obviously some form of vegetable, judging by the perfect little ridges, as opposed to that, which is just a plowed field. Nice. Alright, let's head down and give our own wedgie place a little bit of a spray. There we are. Wash half the tires off. So we know this one's barley. What did they put in the big field? Oh, looks like sugar beets or potatoes or something like that. Yeah, sugar beets. Well, no interest in that. Any portion of it. When you buy the that particular, if you go with the particular mod that I did for harvesting your vegetables, when you buy it, you have to make the choice of whether you want something for potatoes, something for sugar beets, or something for the new, is it Premier or Premium? I don't know, whatever. But the one that adds the three veggies we're growing out here. So, it's not like it'll just simply do everything. It'll do most of everything. Don't do it, dude. Alright, out you get. I haven't done this yet, have I? Oh, I have. We already did it. Oh. No, we haven't done this one, that's for sure. No, that's just plain bad. Oh, that's odd. I wonder why that one came out. So, I mean, this is obviously great. And this one's no good. Okay. So, I wonder why the pH is so good on that field. That's kind of strange. So I don't like is it doesn't actually tell. Oh, 6.5. Okay. For pH, and the nitrogen, it tells us 155 out of 180. Yeah, whereas these are less than half of that value of nitrogen. That's kind of strange. Because the machines we used to do this field didn't have any fertilizing capability, which means it came that way. So, not sure why that would be. But it does mean we have one field less to do. Okay. Away we go. Huh? It's not applying anything. Why? I don't get it. Oh. Or is it and I just can't... No, it wasn't spraying anything. Well, isn't that odd? If you look at the map, it says it is. Okay, that's just weird because it's not actually using any, and it's not showing any. But as you can see, according to the mini-map, it is applying it. I'm at a loss here. You know, I mean, what the heck, man? Okay. I mean, if it works, I guess. No, we're still at 6606. And yet you can even see it's adjusting. If you look up there at the application rate, it is adjusting the pH level, or the nitrogen levels. Huh. Although it's not coming up to what it should. I have no idea what's going on. It may just be some kind of graphical glitch. Let's turn that off and back up and see what the field says now. Huh. Alright. Isn't that weird? It's showing a full 180 of 180. Whatever. That I would have to say is one of those bugs that, yeah, just one of those bugs. Okay. Well, I mean, let's go test out the old definition of insanity by doing the exact same thing here and expecting a completely different result. Yes, indeed. I guess the overlap doesn't really matter if it's not actually using anything. Okay. And we are off to the races. Oh, I saw a spurt there. Did you see that? Didn't look like it was actually on the field, though. But yeah, same thing here. It's going from a deep, horrible red to green. We're still at 6606 liters, 44%. That is really weird. And yeah, we can see that it is adjusting at 200 kilogram per hectare. Yeah, optimizing, increasing nitrogen level to optimal value for parsnip on loam, which of course is the type of soil. Can't explain it. Can't explain it at all. But as long as the fields come up that they have a perfect nitrogen level and we're going to get the best yield we can, ours is not to question why. Right? Right. That's just a little bit freaky. We've got like invisible fertilization going on. Indeed. I have never seen this before. I mean, not that I'm the big expert, as you guys know if you watch my channel, but yeah, there we are. It's done. And I will bet you, as we go check it out, it's going to say it's got perfect nitrogen now. There you go. pH is perfect, nitrogen is perfect. Expecting a 123% yield of parsnipples. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, well, you know. Alright, next thing we want to do is, I don't like that plant there not producing TMR, which is the state it is currently in, and it's in that state because it requires cannoli. And we don't have, well, I'll check the silos. I think we might actually have some. We've just never actually hauled it over there. So let's go see what's going on. And we might as well tuck this back because we are done with it. There we go. Alright, let's grab a trailer. And let's see what our canola output might be, if anything. I sure hope it is. Otherwise, we're not going to get very far very fast. Canola, 0. Ah, dang, man. It's weird, I thought we had some. I really did, but no oat, corn, and soybean. Yeah, oat, corn, sugar beet, soybean, and potatoes. Ha. That does not bode well at all. Okay, that's a sell everything. Did I put it? Ooh, whoops. Did I put in? I know there's a mod that will allow you to buy grains. I just don't know if I actually put it on this map. I think if I did, there's also a possibility we've even actually used it once, but you know, being pretty much brain dead most of the time, I really don't remember if we have. Okay, this is the basic dairy. Oh, I see, that's just some outbuilding, is it? Alright. Let's get her turned around. Zup, zup, zup. No idea what's up with you, man. I don't know what zup is, I'm afraid. Okay, I didn't put anything up at the farmer's market because that's right there. No, I did put something up behind this market. Maybe this is it. I believe it is. Alright, well, again, as much as I hate to buy a product, yeah, this is the one. Canola. It should give us enough to get through for a little while. It's an expensive product. But that's okay. We do have a bunch of assets hanging around. You know, I've got a trailer full of tomatoes we can sell. We've got a fair pile of firewood we could sell. There's a couple of different cheeses. There's chocolates. Quite a few things, actually. So I'm not that concerned to see the figures go down at the moment. And there's whatever contracts come along for the in-betweens. But at the moment, I want to be sure we're producing TMR. Because as I said last episode or a couple episodes ago, it seems that this particular cow bar that we're dealing with on this map, the one that I put in, the cows are sort of, well, ravenous, shall we say. They don't have any qualms about eating you out of house and home, literally. Alright. This should be all it requires to start mineral feeding. Yeah, we don't have the most hay either. So that's going to be an issue. However, we either have some in the bale ripper or we don't, and if we don't, it's a simple matter of just dragging a couple of bales over and throwing them in. We do still have some left. And as I said in the fall, hay is not our biggest concern, because even though this particular patch of grass is cut and the one on the other side is, there's still grass all over the place. I mean, more than enough that we could easily fill a trailer or two. So, let's see what we've got on hand. None. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Let me go manhandle a couple of bales. There we go. We even have half a dozen crates of honey we could sell. So yeah, we're not, we're shy on cash, but we're not shy on cash-inables. And let's round it off here with a full stack. There we go. There. And because this is basically just a big grinder unit, if we go back in here, we'll see we now have 22,000 liters of hay. Boom. So invisible, no-cost fertilizer. I like that. I like that. Now if we could do it with lime, we would be much richer than we are. Alright, let's not hit any trees that might actually be trees. There we go. Yeah, see, we got quite the mess of chocolate there. And by mess, I mean it's melting in the sun. We should probably sell it. There we go. That should keep you TMRing for a little while. Yeah. And the last thing, to make sure we're doing well, is to fire a little bit of silage in there. It's kind of funny, that silage thing that I'm using, that particular silo, that is the first object to show up at long distances. So, not sure what governs that, but there you go. There we go, good enough, 20,000 liters. That will fit in well with all of the other things. Yeah, we've also got half a dozen pallets of eggs that could go. So lots of stuff. I'm going to drop this off, and then we will be advancing a day. But that'll also be pretty much the end of the episode, so... When we return, it'll be a fresh new day, hopefully with some fresh fat contracts. There we go. This is another factory that works at pretty quick speeds. There we are, we've got 20,000 mineral feed. Everything else looks pretty good. In fact, it'll be potatoes that go dry first, by the look of it. Alright. It's a fairly loss-heavy production, from the look of things. I mean, there's, 20,000 of 3 or 4 ingredients and, a goodly number of the others. But I don't think it produces volume for volume. Like if there's 80,000 liters of goodies in there, I don't think it'll give us 80,000 liters of TMR. I think it would give us closer to half that. So, apparently there's a little bit lost in the processing. So in the long run, who knows? Maybe it's actually cheaper to buy it. But we have made our boat sail on that front, so a little late to change it now. And what the heck? It's another factory to maintain, process, etc., etc., which is good enough for me. Alright, trailer, in you get. Okay. And we'll throw a little more money away by skipping a day. We can get up at 7 now. Because, yeah, our maintenance and production costs more than we make off of our little trinkets and toys that are scattered about, few as they are. Yeah, it doesn't even cover our production costs or our property maintenance as far as that goes. Huh. But it is a whole new day. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. It does help out a bunch. Till next time, though, take care of each other, and ciao for now.